guys, it's Miss Littlefield, your instructional technology coach here at Norman High. I'm sorry I couldn't be in your class today, but we're going to be talking just really quickly about how to create a video on Adobe Spark. Remember that if you have any questions at any time about Adobe Spark or anything else, you can always visit the tech bar. So if you don't get what you need out of this video today, please feel free to come see us. So the first thing you need to do is go to spark.adobe.com like you see on the screen, and this is the login page. If you already have an account, you'll want to log in, but if not, you need to create an account by clicking this Start Now button up here. If you're creating an account, you definitely want to use your student email address for that. The reason for that is that if something happens with your password and you get locked out, we can help you get back in. If you use your personal email, then we don't have really any power to help you with that. So if you're creating an account, use your student email address. I'm going to go ahead and log in because I've used Adobe Spark before. All right, so we're just waiting on the internet. We're all used to that.
We're back. So this is what it looks like when you get logged in. If you have used it before, you'll see all your old stuff down there, but we're going to create something new. And to do that, you want to click the plus sign. It's all about the plus sign in Adobe Spark. And then you choose video. There are a few different styles to choose from, but we're going to go with this first one. That's the one I'm going to talk about today. The first thing it will ask you to do is to give your video a name. So I'm just going to call this one practice video. And then it will ask you to choose a template. Now you can start from scratch, but I always recommend choosing a template unless you're someone with a really good eye for design, which is not me. So I always choose a template. And you can choose any of these. I'm going to go with this one, tell what happened, but they're all a little bit different. Whoops. I'm going to go with this one. All right. So as soon as you've picked your template, if it's the first time you've done it, this little welcome video will pop up. It's a minute long. I recommend watching it. It'll give you some tips and tricks, but we're not going to watch it today because I've seen it before. So then when you get in here, the first thing you will want to do is choose a theme. So that's up here in this upper right hand corner. You'll click theme and then it will give you the options. They all have different fonts and different colors, so you can click through and see what the color options are. They're all a little bit different, so just pick one that you like and go with that one. I like this. I think it's pretty. It reminds me of a mermaid. Okay, so once you've picked a theme and a color palette, then you can start designing your slides. So think about making this video like you would making a Google slideshow. You're just building it one slide at a time, and every slide can be a little bit different. So every slide can have a different layout. You want to choose the layout that's best for the content that you're putting on that slide. So since this is the first one, we might want to choose this title slide. And then remember that it's all about the plus sign. So we'll click this plus sign and we'll put our title, practice video, and then this smaller box, you might want to put your name. That's what I'm going to do. And then over here on this plus sign, it's giving you the option to put a photo or a video. So you could do that if you wanted. I'm going to leave this pretty background. Okay. So for your other slides, then you want to add the content to whatever content you're going to be using to those slides too. So you could click the plus sign and it will give you the options that the different kinds of content that you can add. So you could add a video, text, a photo, or an icon when you're starting with a blank slide like this. So let's talk about each of these. With the video, if you click on that, it's going to take you to your Finder. It can only be a video that you have stored there. You can't add links to videos. So if you're adding a video, it needs to be one that you have made yourself or downloaded from somewhere. You can also add text. Every theme has different fonts, so you don't have to really make any decisions except for how big you want your text to be. You can add photos. You can search for photos over here. You can upload your own or you can search for them. And the same with icons. You can search for icons too. So if I wanted to search for a mountain icon, I could do that and then like pick the one I wanted. And the same with photos. Different layouts will give you different options. So if you click the plus sign and it says like you can add a photo or text, like that's what goes with that layout. So if it doesn't give you all the options, like it's just because of the layout that you've picked. So if that doesn't work for you, then you just change a layout and it will give you different options for what kind of content you can add. You can also reorder your slides in the timeline. Like you could drag this to somewhere else. You could move like this up here. So if you don't if you make your slides and then you want them to be in a different order, just drag and drop them where you want them. You can add music up here in this upper right hand corner. There's like a lot of different songs you can pick. So go through, listen to them, and pick the one that you feel like goes best with like the subject that you're covering. You can have music and a voiceover, so don't worry about that. Just when your voiceover is playing, your music will get quieter. So speaking of voiceovers, that is the thing you want to do very, very last. You want to get your whole slideshow exactly how you want it before you record the voiceover. And then you'll use this red button right here to record the voiceover you want to play on that slide. So your voiceover is attached to your slide, so that's important to remember. If you move your slide, you will also move your voiceover. So most people don't want that. They want their voiceover to be in a certain order. So get your slides exactly how you want them before you record your voiceover. When you're finished, you can preview your video up here at the top. You can share it and send it somewhere. It may let you download, but since it's like the free version, it might not let you download it. So you just have to kind of try it and see. But you can always send it somewhere or get a link so that you can share it or turn it in. Please remember that if you have any questions about using Adobe Spark, first of all, there are a lot of tutorials already out there because a lot of people use this tool, but you can always visit us at the tech bar in the tech office and we'll be happy to help you.